Hey y'all, it's your girl Andrea. I know it's dark. I'm sitting in my car. I'm at work. I have not picked y'all up and talked to y'all since I don't know when. I have no idea. I think I talked to y'all when my son was in the hospital after his accident. I don't think I talked to y'all since he was discharged. So he was extubated on Friday. And extubated means taken off the ventilator. He was extubated on Friday. And we started him on liquids. We went home. Hold on. My baby was extubated Thursday. Because Thursday is when they wanted to start talking nutrition. And right, okay, so Thursday they wanted to talk nutrition, to talk about feeding tubes, PICC lines, all that type of jazz. And that Thursday morning the doctor came in and said he could not be extubated because his throat was still very much swollen. So I went home, did my little thing, because I go home between 7 and 9. I got back at about 9:15, 9:20. The doctor came back in while I was gone. His dad had made it for 9. He beat me back. And the doctor told his dad... No. The nurse told his dad that they were going to have another doctor come in at about 10:30. So I got there at about 9:20. And they was telling me that another doctor was coming in. At about 10 o'clock, the doctor came in and was like, I want to check him to see if there's going to be a leak, which means they were just going to put a drip of water in the back of in his mouth to see if it like gargled or anything, like it was trying to go down, if there was a leak, which means there was some airwave in there. And it did. And so I was like, oh my goodness, that's not what happened at 7 o'clock this morning when the first doctor came in. Granted, the first doctor was like, I'm kind of in a rush. I'm going to do this real quick because my daughter's graduating here in a little bit and I got to go. I got to see all my patients and then I got to bounce. So he was kind of in a rush. So the second doctor, excuse me, had a little bit more time because she was really at work. So she was like, she did some other little tests really quick and she was like, yeah, he definitely can come off. Like, we're going to extubate him first thing. I was like, are you serious? So at that point, I was so relieved because when they told me that they couldn't, I literally just got in my car and started crying because I'm like, every day I felt like they was giving us some hope. And then as soon as a doctor came in, they snatched their little hope right back from us. And it was just like, it was so depressing and so it was hard to see my baby like that. But anyway, they extubated him on Thursday at about 10:15, and it was so wild. I'm gonna insert some clips. My baby, when they took that that tube out of his throat, he started coughing. And it was like when he heard himself cough, he immediately just looked at me. He was like, Ma, I can talk. Ma, I can talk. Mind you, my boy hadn't talked. He hadn't eaten. He hadn't drank. He hadn't anything since that Sunday. And he was like, oh my God, Ma, I could talk. I could talk again. And the tears just hit to see him cry. Because he just I don't know if he thought he would never gonna speak again. I don't know. But man, when I say the tears, I just started bawling because at that point, like, I missed hearing my baby's voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to insert some clips of his accident. And that Saturday, he did a photo shoot for his birthday. I'm going to insert some of those clips as well. And then I'll insert some clips of what he looked like after he was extubated, after the surgery. I think I did already say that he pretty much had every bone in his face broken or shattered. And that was the extent of his injuries. He was so blessed. So blessed. Right now his mouth is wired closed. And it's strictly liquids. He has dropped 20 pounds. So we're just praying that God strengthens him at this point. we're just so thankful to still have him. And y'all pray for my boy, pray for my baby, pray for me. I did come back to work today. Today is May the 12th. The incident happened May the 4th. So this is my first day back at work. And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the clips. His birthday, he was May the 6th, and he turned 22 while he was in ICU. When I say the amount of love that his friends showed was like unmatched. I don't have friends. I've never had friends like my boy has friends. That was so crazy to me. They are like family at this point, and I really appreciate them. But I'm gonna insert clips of all of that. But yeah, I'm back at work. And I was gonna come last night, which was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy belated Mother's Day. I was gonna work last night, but I was like, let me just get a little bit more rest. My mom is with us, so that is helping. So I decided to, at 1 o'clock, I was like, let me put these scrubs on and go to work. And so I did. I threw my scrubs on. I came to work. I'm doing a double today, a double tomorrow. And then I'll take some days because he does have his follow-up appointments. And I need to be available for those. And then I'll end the week with a double probably. Just to still get my time. And I'm definitely going to be, for the most part, just doing doubles here. Because I have to make my days count because I need to be with him. But like I said, it is good having my mom there. We're having to crush his pills, and you know, we're just doing what we got to do at this point, like everybody else. I ain't gonna lie, I was considering hiring a sitter for him because that he came home Saturday. No, they discharged him, extubated him Thursday. Y'all, I got lost track because there's a lot been going on. Extubated him Thursday, came home Friday. Friday night, that boy fell. His gait was so unsteady, and he was trying to get a shower and do all the things and won't listen to me. Like I told him, baby, you still got some morphine and stuff in your system. You're going to have to sit your tail down, or you're going to be back in the hospital. So, my mom, like I said, my mom ended up coming to stay. That just, you know, and she stayed in the mother-in-law suite with him. So, they just gave me a little bit more peace of mind. So, yeah, but I ain't want nothing. Y'all was like, I'm gonna go sit in my car for a minute. I'm gonna get ready to make me some broth. Because while my baby on his little journey and he's not able to eat, I think I'm gonna do majority of my meals liquid too. You know, he don't know if I'm eating or not, but in my mind, my baby, because that's how I was in the hospital. My baby couldn't eat. I ain't want to eat. I ain't had no appetite. I was drinking milk or coffee. I was drinking the coffee every day, but for the most part, I wouldn't eat no food. I was just so depressed. Because I just wanted my baby to be all right. So, I'm getting ready to make me some broth in just a minute. I'm ready for this double to be over. I ain't even lying. Then I got another one tomorrow. I'm going to be so tired. I'm going to be tired. But you know what? I got this. Back in the swing of things. Just trying to work my way back in. I called them and told them to take me out for the whole month of May. Which they did. So when I hit them up today, everything was all caps and exclamation mark. Yes, please come. I was like, okay. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm just rambling because I miss y'all so much. But I'm gonna check back in. If I don't check back in after this shift, I'll check in tomorrow. But I'm gonna go in here and make my broth, and I'll see y'all.
This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake. Been stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.